Good morning, students. I am back with another interesting story, The King and the Fisherman. It is a Persian folk tale adapted from the story by Hartwell James. This story is about an ordinary fisherman who earns the king's favor with his wit and intelligent answer. Long time ago, there were certain countries which were washed away by Tigris and Euphrates river. Now they do not exist, but in those days, those kingdoms were ruled by a king who was passionately fond of fish. One day, the king and the queen both were sitting in the royal garden, admiring the beauty of the nature. This garden stretched up to the banks of river Tigris. In that river, they see a fishing boat with a fisherman and a big fish. Fisherman also notices that the king is continuously watching at him. He brings the fishing boat to the shore and offers that fish as a gift to the king. Seeing that very rare fish, the king was very happy and offers him a handsome reward. This was not liked by the queen. She says that now the news of having given such big reward to the fisherman would spread in the city, in his kingdom, and now whichever fisherman catches a big fish will bring the fish to the king. And if the king fails to reward them equally, the grace of the king would go down. These people, these fishermen, will not be contented and they will speak evil of the king. The king realized that whatever the queen is saying is true. But he tells the queen that would it not be mean to ask the reward back? There was no answer. Later in the evening, the queen suggests an idea. What was the idea? Summon the fisherman and ask the sex of the fish. If the fisherman says male, ask that I needed a female fish, and if he says female, say otherwise. And this is how we can get the reward back. The king was impressed with the queen's idea. The fisherman was summoned in the court and the king asked him the sex of the fish. To this, the clever fisherman answers, this fish is neither male or female. The clever answer given by the fisherman again impressed the king. Now what happened? He was rewarded with a huge sum of money. He collected all the money in his bag and left the court. In this course of time, a coin drops from his leather bag. He stops, he picks up the coin and then moves out of the court. This whole thing was carefully observed by the queen. She says that the fisherman has been given so much money and yet he is a big miser that he cannot leave a coin for a poor man to get the food from it and pray for the king's life. This disturbed the king. The fisherman was called again and the king was very angry at him and he said, I have made you rich by awarding you a huge sum of money without any effort, without any toil, and yet you cannot leave a single coin dropped on the floor. The miser in you, though you are a good person, though you are a clever person, the miser in you did not allow you to leave that coin. At this, the fisherman fell to the king's feet and says, my lord, it's not the miser in me that forced me to pick up the coin. The reason is something else. And what the reason was? The coin bore on one side the name of God and the other side my lord the king. and I did not want anyone by mistake to stamp over it and bring disgrace to the name of God as well as my Lord. This greatly impressed both the king and the queen. Again, he was rewarded. The king ordered the treasury to reward him with a huge, handsome prize of money. The fisherman collected the money and then left the court. So, students, if you are clever enough or you are smart enough and you can use your cleverness in the right way, you will always be rewarded. So that's all with the story. Thank you.